Fastest selling cars for March 2026. Dad, let's start here at the number 10 spot. Toyota with the Camry has a 41 days supply. Now, there are 40,451 Toyota Camrys for sale nationwide in the United States of America right now. Yet, Toyota dealers have sold 43,988 in the last 45 days. The Camry sells for about $35,000. And this is your 10th fastest selling car in the US for the month of March 2026. Okay, so Pops, why do we care about market day supply? What does this 41 number mean?
Well, the 41 number means that at the current daily sales pace, it would take 41 days to sell out the remaining Camrys that are in inventory. So that indicates that there's very few that are actually available, and they're moving rather quickly, limiting your leverage as a customer.
Yeah, so market day supply tells you how many days it would take to sell all available inventory based on current sales rate. So it's a measure of current demand and current supply. The Camry coming in at number 10 here. Toyota coming in at number 9 as well, this time with the Sequoia. It also has a 41 days supply, meaning it would take all 1,250 Toyota dealers nationwide 41 days to sell out of the Sequoia. Now, they have 4,584 for sale, but they've sold 5,000 in the past 45 days. Now, this is shocking, Dad. The average transaction price for a Sequoia is almost $85,000, yet it is still one of the fastest selling cars in the United States of America for the month of March 2026.
Yeah, an $85,000 car, 41 day supply. Yeah, that's kind of shocking, but I believe there's bigger shocks ahead.
We've got another Toyota. Now, folks, you're going to see a theme here. Toyota Highlander coming in at the number 8 spot, a 39 day supply, 8,649 for sale, 9,884 have sold the last 45 days, almost a $55,000 price point, but yet again, Toyota shoppers are out there. Let's go through number 7 and number 6, and then we'll do the top 5. At the 7 spot, you got any guesses, folks? It is Toyota, this time with a much cheaper option, the Corolla Cross. We have a 36 days supply. So again, remember, there are 1,250 or about Toyota dealers nationwide. They have 18,290 Corolla Crosses for sale right now, Pops. Yet in the last 45 days, those same exact 1,250 dealers have sold 22,666, $31,621 price point. And one more Toyota to round out the bottom 5 of the top 10, the RAV4. It also has a 36 days supply, 24,644 for sale nationwide, 30,490 have sold in the last 45 days. Average transaction price almost at $38,000. But there you go. Across the board, Toyota taking the bottom 5 spots on the top 10 fastest sellers list.
I am reminded of the Mel Brooks movie History of the World Part 1, where as the king, he says, it's good to be king. And well, it's good to be a Toyota dealer, apparently, because, well, they can't keep Toyotas in stock, and they have basically a money printing press in their back office.
Yeah, so if you think about it for a second, Dad, these vehicles sell so much faster than they can supply them. To your point earlier in the video, you just have a lot less leverage as a customer. It doesn't mean you can't get discounts off of MSRP. You can, you absolutely can. We help at CarEdge.com with that. There are all sorts of people who can help you get a discount off of MSRP. But Dad, you just have less leverage than, to your point earlier, if there was a 241 days supply of these vehicles, and Toyota dealers are like a printing press for that reason.
Oh, absolutely. There has never been, and I guess for the past 5 or 6 years, there has never been a longer and better period of time to be in the Toyota or Lexus business.
Let's jump into the top 5. These are your fastest selling vehicles in the United States of America for the month of March 2026. At the number 5 spot, we have the Mercedes-Benz G-Class, a 35 days supply for the G-Class, 819 for sale nationwide, 1,059 have sold in the last 45 days. Does not matter, Dad, that this thing sells for over $200,000. It is one of your top 5 fastest sellers in the United States for March 2026.
That is an incredible price point, and that just shows that there are still plenty of people out there that are willing to spend, I don't know, a couple $100,000 just so that they can say, hey, I'm driving a G-Wagon.
There are about 380 Mercedes dealers out there, so they all have like 2, and these things are selling like hotcakes. That is crazy. Now, no surprise, the top 4, we've got at the number 4 spot, the Toyota Sienna, a 34 days supply for the Toyota Sienna. So we're close to about a month that these cars would sit on the ground if the manufacturer stopped producing new ones based on just how fast they're currently selling. 11,277 Siennas for sale nationwide right now. Think about this for a second, Pops. Over 15,000 have been sold by those 1,250 Toyota dealers in the last 45 days. $52,582 price point for a minivan does not stop customers from buying them. That's your number 4 fastest seller in the US right now.
Yeah, pretty incredible. So far, we're at all Toyotas and one Mercedes through the first 7 spots. Kind of scary when you think about it.
All right. Well, now, Dad, I got to switch up on you, except it's not at the number 3 spot. It'll be at the number 2 spot. Number 3, we're sticking with Toyota. We've got the Prius, Dad, a 26 days supply. Again, it would take Toyota dealers 26 days to sell out of the 2,691 Priuses for sale if they received no new ones from the manufacturer. Now, fortunately, they are receiving new ones from the manufacturer, just not enough. They'd sold 4,609 of them in the last 45 days. $35,263 price point. Now, here's the switch up, Dad. Get excited. We're no longer talking Toyota for the top 2. We're talking Lexus, which is just the luxury version of Toyota. You've got at the number 2 spot the Lexus ES with a 23 days supply. 841 Lexus ES for sale nationwide. Yet dealers have sold almost double that number in the last 45 days. 1,624, $50,295 price point gets the Lexus ES in the number 2 spot for the fastest selling car in the United States of America.
Unbelievable. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to the Lexus GX, which has a 19-day supply, and they sold there's 1,634 available for sale nationwide, and yet they sold 3,821 of them in the last 45 days, more than double the amount of inventory that's on hand. And once again, a price point that exceeds $80,000. So it is good to be a Toyota dealer or a Lexus dealer, or the best, a combo Toyota Lexus dealer where you're just raking in the cash.
Yeah, seriously, this list, we've been doing this for years now. Go back and watch some of our other fastest sellers list. Toyota usually dominates, but having 9 out of the top 10 spots, because again, Toyota and Lexus are one and the same. This may be a record, Dad. I think maybe one time in the past, Toyota had all 10 spots, so Mercedes sneaking in there. The Cadillac Escalade off the list. It was on the list last month. No other luxury vehicles, just the G-Wagon and a bunch of Toyotas and Lexuses. And again, to be clear, you can get deals on these cars. You can negotiate. You should negotiate, etc. The GX, however, that one might be the trickiest of the bunch.
Well, I would say this: the percentage of discount based off of MSRP is going to be less on the Toyotas and the Lexuses than it would be, say, on a comparably equipped Honda, Mazda, Nissan, Mercedes. So it's just when vehicles are in this short supply, yes, as a customer, because ultimately you're the one spending the money, they need you to do that. You have some leverage, but you have less leverage when the vehicles are just in such short supply.
You can see the fastest and slowest selling vehicles in your neighborhood. Go to caredge.com/fastest or caredge.com/slowest, and we'll have the slowest selling videos out soon. So check that out as well. Thanks, Pops.
Thank you.